Hi guys, it's DoMiNaToR. I thought I'd just talk people through that game I just played versus Boyka, the China versus demo on Gorge Drought map. I'll tell you the hotkeys I'm using in general build order, what I'm thinking of doing, what I know will beat demo on that map, and just general stuff. Okay, so I'm going to go and load in. Okay, just pause there. Now I don't know if people have seen this map or not, it's quite a new one, but there's quite a lot of supplies. You've got your standard 2 supplies which we want to take really quick. We've got an oil and a refinery in the corner. Get them later on definitely, but not straight away. Fastest way to collect money is these supplies here. You can actually build 2 supplies here, so you can be on 4 pretty quick, and they're pretty close to your base. You can take them, you'll be on 4 supplies. That's exactly what we want to do. So yeah, let's load the game. Okay, just 1 second, I'll just pause again. Just what I'm thinking Boyka is going to be doing at this stage. He is demo, so he's probably going to be going for a terror tech, since it only takes three terrors to blow up a war factory. So from playing Boyka a number of times, sometimes I think he goes for the supply, sometimes the war factory. In this case I'm thinking he's going to go for the war factory, so I'm going to put the war factories in obvious places up front, and then we're going to build a couple of units and then mine straight away. That's what we're going to do. As soon as this dozer comes out of here, we want it to get to this corner straight away. So rather than let it get all the way here and then turn it, and at this dozer we have to move out of the way and it'll get stuck, we want it, as soon as it's built, immediately select it and click over here. It'll immediately move out of the command center.
Building the Chinese Empire.
Then you can sell, and that dozer doesn't cause any problem. Just there's a little twist there, and then immediately over to here. Every second counts in the early game, so we want to get over here as quick as possible.
Building is complete. Yes.
Immediately, no wasting any dozer time between building. As soon as that power's built, immediately over to the supply and build it. Always want to build it with this kind of placement, so when the trucks appear, they can quickly transport the supplies back to the supply depot without even moving at all, or if it's slightly off, not much. The same with this one.
Construction is complete.
Again, immediately after that supply is built, immediately highlight the supply depot, press T, which is a hotkey for truck. Immediately build truck, and we're going to build the war factory up forward.
Construction is complete. Let's pick up some goods.
Again, I've just paused again, sorry. On that side, immediately build a truck straight away, no delay, straight away. We want 2 trucks on there. We're going to build the war factory immediately, again, no gap. Sorry, no gap in time. We're going to build it up front. We're going to build 2 gats to stop any workers, because his workers have got quite a far way to travel. It's probably going to, I'm thinking they're going to be building here, maybe here, over here. We're going to scout and stop the workers. Our gat should be able to get there before he finishes our tunnel.
Let's take a look. Orders complete. Yes. Building is complete.
As soon as the war factory is built, I've got these labelled on 1 and 2. We want to be tapping between 1 and 2 and always queuing up a unit or an upgrading, in which case I'll be building mines, which is the hotkey for mines is L. Rather than clicking it down here, just press 1, press L, press 2, press L. This dozer is going to go over here to just scout for any workers. It's a bit quicker than the gat getting out. You can run them over, or it can just show the gat where to go. And immediately we want to get a bit of supply on here. And this dozer is going to go over here, I think. I know. We're going to build a barracks, because this building here, we can get a rocket in there. A rocket in there will give us a massive field of view. We'll see any workers and stuff. We can also build a bunker like here and help block off any quad attacks or stuff. If we can like funnel the enemy like into the middle or on one side, we can get loads of gats and outposts. That's what we're going to be doing in this game. Gats and outposts.
Looks promising.
That'll beat his quads. His quads cost 750, which is more one of the most actually the expensive as expensive as we can get for GLA. So yeah.
I have many bullets to spare.
The reason I built that barracks there is in case the tech comes in here and tries to go around the side, it forces him to go there where the mine's going to be. It's going to blow him up.
Construction is complete.
So, scout here, no workers. We scout here, no workers. But tech. As soon as I see that tech, we want to stop that tech. Because if he goes for one of the supplies, he's not going to be blown up by the mines. So, immediately then select the GAT. What I did there was, in the actual game, I selected one GAT and double tap the E key. That selects all GATs on the screen on the map, so I can immediately select both of them. So I select one, double tap E. It even does it now. If I double tap E now, it selects both of them, and we can click in our base, and both go into the general direction. Just in case he doesn't go for the war factory. In this case, he does, which is lucky for me. That's instant. That costs 600 for the tech, 200 for each terrorist. So what's that? 1200. 1200 he's lost straight away. We're at an advantage. Immediately, as soon as that's blown up, you can immediately send the GATs back to do more clearing. We're going to stop that worker and then focus that down, and we want to get that down before we can reinforce it and send this GAT to scout.
Let's get out there.
Always want to be present on the map. You see this GAT, it's got quite a big field of view, so we're scouting exactly what he's doing.
Construction. Spin them up.
I moved that GAT a bit too close, but wanted to stop that RPG getting inside that tower, otherwise it would be quite hard to stop later on.
Let's pick up some goods.
While all this is going, as soon as I've got 1500 for a supply, immediately build it and queue up a truck. As soon as that one's collecting, you'll instantly have enough cash for another one, so immediately a fourth one, and then we're going to have loads of money come in, and we're just going to pump GATs and outposts.
Unit lost.
Let's take a look.
Okay, what did I do there? I've got this dozer on hotkey number 5, just because 5 in the early game I hardly use 5 for anything, so I just put a dozer on 5. And if he kills a unit and leaves a scrap pile, we're going to tap 5, press K, which is build a bunker, or B for a barracks. I think the bunker's only 400 though, so best use a bunker. So pressing 5, pressing K for bunker, and then clicking where the scrap pile is. The reason that does is because it cancels the scrap pile. Immediately, as that's done, you don't want to lose the 400, so immediately click the bunker and press C, which is cancel, and it gives you your 400 back, and it stops him scrapping up the tech. Because if we let that tech scrap up twice, it'll become like unstoppable.
I have many bullets to spare.
Notice he's building that tunnel now. Now my GAT's died, so we've closed off this side. Actually, that's a bit of a mistake. That rocket needs to go in there. I actually did click it. I'm not sure why it stopped. Yeah, we want to be gathering a army in the middle. We're pressing 1 and 2, and we're rallying them to the middle. As soon as we've got enough money, by the way, we're going to be building the upgrade for the GAT, which is what's it called? Railing gun, or something like that. It's 25%. Extra damage, either 15 or 25%, but it makes them so much more powerful versus quads. They can beat quads 1 versus 1 then, so we want to be getting that as soon as we've got enough money. As soon as we've got enough units on the field as well, because that upgrade takes quite a while, so it'll only be on one war factory for a while, so we want to be pretty safe when we build that.
Let's pick up some goods.
It's quite a good little attack by him. Immediately move those trucks out of the way. We don't want any trucks to die, if possible. As soon as I see all this going on, I immediately pressed on both of those supplies and pressed L for mines. This bike by him is a bit silly because without the upgrade it's pretty useless. If it hits a unit it will blow it up, but if you can stop it before, it won't kill anything. So in this case we'll just focus it.
Unit lost.
Is this a shortcut?
Immediately, as soon as that truck died, I shouldn't have let it die, that's a bit of a mistake. But press 5, press K for bunker, put it on the scrap, press C for cancel, so you don't lose the 400 and you can't scrap up, and then chase it away.
Where is the nearest depot?
These 2 trucks are going to die in basically like 1 or 2 hits, so immediately drag them back to the war factory to heal, and then eventually we'll send them back. at the same time I'm building a airfield and another barracks so we can get rockets into this bunker quicker. The airfield will later be for Helix because he can't afford to be pumping out those expensive quads as we mentioned earlier the whole game, and if he does it'll cost him a lot. So so basically we're going to queue up like 5 Helix, get him over here, and as soon as he's got a low amount of quads we're going to go in and just destroy his base.
Let's pick up some goods. Construction built to spec. Let's pick up some
Okay,
goods.
so we've managed to funnel him into the middle by using these mines, bunkers and stuff, but he's still doing a pretty good attack. Actually, I don't think I've properly been pumping units out as fast as I should, so immediately, as soon as I see this attack, I'm immediately getting as many units out as possible and dragging these under attack units back, get them healed, so we can group enough units to push us back. Because he's got quite a few RPGs, these Gats will die, so eventually we'll need to mix in some dragon tanks to do a flame wall. One flamer costs I think 800 for China, but that one flame wall can hold like all those Gats back and probably two or three quads as well. So 1 or 2 flamers and we should be good.
Construction is complete.
Unit lost.
This attack's quite dangerous, so I was
Let's get out there.
making a few rockets as well to help fight. Probably shouldn't be doing that,
Of
but
course.
to try and stop this attack. As long as we can stop this attack, I'm pretty confident that we can win.
China is under attack.
Looks promising.
Spin them up.
All damaged units, dragging them back. It's quite hard to micro everything all along this line, so we're constantly flicking back and forth, trying to drag that one back, getting these trucks out of the way, which is still a bit of a mess. This one's injured, that one's a bit damaged. We want to get them all back until we've got enough and we can push this back.
Unit lost.
That was a bit of a mistake, shouldn't have stopped there, should have carried on. I was worrying about this side. Flame is out now, so watch how good this flamer works. So the flamer died, but how many RPGs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 RPGs and a quad. More than worth it.
I have many bullets to spare.
These trucks get them back collecting. I don't know where that one's going, that's a mistake.
Unit lost.
For the flamer, I'm selecting it and then pressing the F key, which is flame wall, much faster than clicking down here. As soon as you select it, press F, press where you want the flame wall, and click it. If you want to move the flame wall, just press F again and move. Didn't mean to press that one.
Unit lost.
Okay, here we go.
Build order
This whole time I'm
complete,
constantly
sir.
pressing 1 and 2. I think at this point I'm about to get enough Gats and then make that upgrade that we mentioned, the Gatling upgrade.
Moving volatiles.
You notice we've still got pretty decent cash, even though we're pumping out units, making barracks, making bunkers, because we're on these 4 supplies. We've got quite a lot of cash, and we want to be storing these helixes up at the back until we need them.
The bunker is ready.
Because he's putting quite a lot of pressure on me, obviously I don't know what he's doing back here, because he's demo, and it's a clan war, so he probably really wants to win. He's probably going to be going palace and demo upgrades, maybe 2 war factories and quads, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be going markets and demo bikes. That's what I was thinking at this point.
Let's get out there. Rapid fire.
So another reason we're making the helix is if he does go all out demo bikes, spamming demo bikes, then he's going to be cutting the production of quads. So as soon as these quads are dead, we're going to have 5 helixes. We're just going to go in and destroy everything.
Unit lost.
Chain gun upgrade is complete.
We'll tear through their armor. We'll tear through their armor. We'll tear through their armor.
The reason I've gone helix, by the way, rather than MiGs, is because MiGs, you can grab a load of them and you can only do 1 attack, and then you have to go back, and then the airfield costs 1,000. You probably have to go and mine it at 600. Then an napalm upgrade costs 2,000. Each MiG costs 1,200. The armor upgrade is 1,000. And then you're probably going to want more than 1, so you're going to have to do that 2 or 3 times. I think 1 airfield fully upgraded with everything costs around 10,000, whereas a helix. Oh, we're talking 1,500 for the bunker. Maybe 3,000 a helix. But the helix, let's say he's only got 4 quads over here, we can move him in, kill all the 4 quads, kill all the tunnels, whereas the MiGs would have to constantly be going back and forth, back and forth. And if he kills it with a demo rebel ambush, the whole MiGs are dead, but the helix are nice and safe, and you can move them all over the map. They can support everywhere really quick without reloading, so that's the reason I'm going helix. Here he's trying to kill that, he's killing it pretty quick. I really didn't want that to die. We don't want it to die, so even though these 3 gats, there's no way they can take on all those quads, especially I think they've got a scrapped up one or that one in there too. So we just want to... I'm just attacking him a little bit so I take his focus off that, and he can try and attack these and we'll move him back, try and make that live as long as possible so we can get more units out, get this outpost, get these 2 gats, get the helix over there.
Unit
And if
lost.
it dies, we want to either, or if it's dying, we want to heal it or get it rebuilt ASAP.
General, our base is under attack! Take it into high gear!
Yep, so he kills it, so we'll move back, we'll heal both of those, and we're going to get that dozer instantly over there to rebuild it. This whole time we're queuing up more and more helixes. Because we've got the 4 supplies, we've been able to do that.
Ah, yes.
We'll tear through their armor. We'll tear through their armor.
As soon as we're safe, by the way, we're going to queue up some red guards down here, and we're going to take the oil in the refinery. Probably could have took them a bit earlier, but let's wait till we're safe first.
The bunker is ready.
I have many
We'll
bullets
tear
to
through their
spare.
armor.
Unit lost.
Sign up for
Okay, I wasted that gat. The gat was being wasted because I wanted it to go over there and put men in that tower so we can cover that side. Notice they've got this upgrade now, so they're chewing through these quads.
Take it into high gear. Rapid fire.
Instantly rebuilt the supply. Because we've killed quite a few units now, it's not going to be long until we get the artillery and the carpet bomb, so we're going to build a command centre. Also it'll stop him from dozer hunting if he's got the demo bikes or the rebel ambush. These gats on their own, if that's got loads of quads in there, these gats on their own probably won't be able to take it out, but we want to force his quads out, get the numbers down, and then we're going to move in the helix to mop up the rest, kill all the tunnels, everything.
Unit lost. Congratulations, General.
Notice with that
You
upgrade,
have
by the
been
way, they do
promoted.
manage to take out that tunnel. Now he's popped these quads. We want to kill a few of them, and then we want to get these helix. I've already got them late, so I've changed my dozer for 5 now, and I always have my air units on 5. So as soon as I've got air, they're always 5 and 6. In this case, I've only got helix, so I've just changed it as 5. We've got 1 with the tower and 3 with the bunker. We want to be massing loads of these. We want to get, like, if possible, like 30 of them, but as many as we can afford without wasting too much money. Now we've killed a few, and there's only like 2 or 3 left, maybe 1 more at the back at base. These helix can come in with that tower, and with the 3 bunkers we can easily beat these quads. There's no way he should pop there, because these 3 helix are going to destroy those before they can even do a little bit of damage. See? Wasted. If that ever happens, if you ever got loads of helix coming at you in your GLA, wait until you've got loads of quads before you pop them, before they're right on top of you. Like, let's say that finished, by the way. Let's say that finished, and you had loads of quads in there. Click on your tunnel, press V to evacuate, and then select them all, press X, and they'll fan out, they'll expand, and then shoot the helix. But he evacuated way too quick there, and he lost because of it.
Upgrade complete.
Because we know he's just popped his whole tunnel and killed all his quads, we know he can go forward, and we know he's got nothing in his tunnels. He's probably got a war factory back here, and he's probably making 1 or 2 quads, but nothing that's going to match these helix. So while we've got the advantage, we want to clear the whole map.
Congratulations, General. You have been promoted.
At the same time, we've got the red guard down here. Don't hold back once you've killed this. We want to ideally be going over here. We want to kill everything, kill everything we can while we know he's got no quads. He's going buses. That's a bit of a bad decision if you ask me, but that's what he chose. Because these helix can just kill those buses so quick. Just moving the army forward, so I've got my army on 3, so I'm flicking between pressing the 3 key twice, it goes to my army, to press the 5 key twice, it goes to my helix. If I want to select all the GATs on the map, select one, double tap E, it selects all of them, and I click on the bus or whatever.
Unit lost.
Notice again that upgrade, which killed the bus back to the bunker stage, and then the helix came in. That upgrade for the GATs is so good.
Ready for action.
Because we built the command center nice and early, as soon as the carpet bomb and artillery were ready, we can use it straight away. We've put it on the palace, because without the palace you can't build buses, you can't build the demo upgrade if he hasn't got it yet already. And it's the one thing with quads that the helix might not be able to go through, so we want to kill it.
Push them through.
1 artillery and 1 carpet bomb is enough to kill it.
Unit lost. Congratulations,
Because we know
You have
we killed
been
this tunnel
promoted.
way back here, so take full advantage of that and go everywhere with your helix, killing everything. We go over here in a sec. We can either kill the oil or the refinery. He's probably going to be making units the whole game, so we want to kill the refinery first, because that knocks like 20% off the value of units. Probably they're both quite important, but we want to kill the refinery in this case. Actually, a few tunnels I missed, a bit of a mistake while I was focusing on the helix. I need to move those GATs back really and focus that one down. Okay, so oil is now being captured. Whole refinery is now being captured. Focus that tunnel down before it rebuilds.
The bunker is ready.
He's actually captured this turret thing here, so rather than put your GATs near it, just send the helix to kill it. Don't let any units die, and there's no point fighting with GATs with that low HP, so send them back to the war factory. As soon as they've repaired, they'll go to your rally point again, so it's exactly like a brand new unit.
The building is ours.
Okay, so I was messing around with the helix over here and moving around and flying around, so he had plenty of time to build more quads. He's got 2 war factories, so I was a bit hesitant of going over here because I would have thought he would have a few quads in there, might do a pop and kill all the helix. As soon as I saw him out on the map like this, which is a big mistake by him, I can see these, and now I can go over here and I know they're empty. There's no way I killed all his quads. He's got this many quads and loads more in tunnels. There's just no way, so we're going to go over here and kill that. We'll just check from his point of view. Yeah, he's got an empty tunnel. He's got low money as well because... hang on. Oh yeah. He only had 1 supply there. He could have had 2, he could have even had 3, because these are separate supply stockpiles, so your workers can collect, like, you can have 5 on each one, so I prefer to build 2 so you're not overdoing it. Since we've gained that room, and there's no way he's going to stop it, these GATs and the helix can stop these quads, so we're going to move forward with the dozer and to steal his supply even. At this point, there's basically he's got no chance at all. We've got loads of money. We're now going to be taking his money in a second. Oh, I cancelled that because I thought these quads were going to come a bit closer. We're killing his army for like the 2nd or 3rd time. He's got no answers. He's lost his palace that he's rebuilding. These quads are expensive. They cost him 750 each. it's not going good for him at all. This whole time we're tapping 1 and 2 for the war factories, and we're queuing up more GATs.
I have many bullets to spare.
Because we've got this on 5, we've got these on 3.
Cylinders oil.
I'm hitting 5, giving them a direction, use it, and then tapping 3 and giving them a direction, tapping between the 2, and then spamming from the war factories in the meantime. Got the dozers building something because I've got loads of cash. I can afford to build these GATs. Always trying to have every unit on the map doing the maximum possible. So at the same time, we've got the airfield queuing up more and more helix, so we can add more and more to this. Always try and have every unit and every dozer doing something. Obviously, unless you've got no money, the dozer can't do anything. If you've got money, get them doing something. Get them building hackers or internet center, or be getting upgrades.
Construction built to spec.
Because we've pretty much destroyed everything, he just quits. So
You are victorious.
yeah, good game. Some of the hotkeys I was using there to control stuff, I'm using S. I use that every game. S is for stop. So if you're sending your dozer to build something and you want it to stop, you can press S and it'll just stop in its tracks and it'll stop building. You build something else. Then I use C a lot. If you're building something and you want to click on the scaffold and press C, it cancels it and get your money back. What else am I using? I'm using Q, which selects all the units on the screen. Or if you double tap Q, it selects all units on the whole map, all attacking units. If we double tap E, it selects all unit of the same type. So say like you've got your dragon tanks and your rockets selected at that time. Double tap E and it'll select all the rockets and all the dragons on the map. What else was I using? I was using F for the flame wall. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Whenever you go into a game, always have a clear plan. Know exactly your build order. Know exactly what you're going to do. Always have a positive mindset. If you go in thinking you're going to lose, you are going to lose. So go in thinking you're going to win, and have a clear plan of exactly what you're going to do. Always be thinking what your enemy's going to be doing. Always try and keep every unit doing something on the map at the time. And any injured units, always return them back to the war factories, get them healed up, and then fight. No point fighting with them on half HP when they can be destroyed really quick. Yeah, so that's it. I'll try and do some more of these to help people out, but yeah, that's it. Thank you.